seconds before I do my hey, because sometimes there's a delay. Speaking of, hey everyone, it is Halloween crafting tonight. We are going to be making jack-o'-lanterns with me and my 2 kids. I've got one of my kids down here right now working on cleaning the guts, the remaining guts out of a pumpkin that I've already mostly cleaned, but then I'm going to show you guys cutting the pumpkin, and then I'll pass it over to him to actually do the cleaning on it, because he's really excited to get to disembowel a pumpkin. Okay, so...
This was gross, Dad.
Yeah, that's why I did most of it myself. It gets even more gross if I haven't already done most of the cleaning. Are you sure you want to do that part yourself?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's not like touching a vegetable is gonna kill me.
Swapping over to the main camera. This is my son Fox. I wanted to show you guys his costume. He's being Dustin from Stranger Things, but I didn't want him to get pumpkin guts all over the costume. So, here, I'll pass you this spoon to work on that. Try not to cut too much of that lip, because that lip is how the lid fits back on. I am going to be switching where the camera is angled, though, because you guys get to see me cutting open the pumpkin. I'm sure that pretty much everybody viewing this, or who will be viewing this, is someone who has done pumpkin carving before. I really doubt that any of you guys haven't.
Come on.
But at the same time, I do know that there are people who are brand new to things, who watch these streams.
There we go. How do you think this looks?
Okay, let me check and see. One moment. Sorry, I'm doing the announcements of, hey, the stream started for people, so un momento. And then I will look, okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let me take a look. So, alright, look at the inside. Do you see how it's got, like, strings still? Those are what we're trying to remove. Feel the sides.
Oh, no,
Oh, you're rubbing them off? Okay. So, the reason why we are going to all of this effort to remove the strings is because I plan to be using actual tea lights, the candles, inside the jack-o'-lanterns, at least for the 2 that my sons are doing. Because, you know, it's the more traditional way to do it. For the pumpkin that I'm going to be carving, it's actually a styrofoam pumpkin that is teal, and it is for the Teal Pumpkin Project, which is something that I like to support anytime that I can. We're about to start gutting your pumpkin, and your brother is going to help me with cleaning it out. After I've shown the basic, okay, here's how you just use your hand, reach in, scoop out the seeds. Unless you want to help with cleaning it out as well, in which case he can start carving while you're cleaning.
But I want to gut it.
Well, you get to do part of it.
Toby, do you want to touch?
Okay,
Hawk,
so
do you want to touch?
There's Hawk, or there's Fox, and here's Hawk. He is wearing his Plague Doctor mask.
Hawk, do you want to touch gross, slimy pumpkin guts? Seriously, do you?
Well, he's a Plague Doctor. He should be touching gross, slimy stuff.
No, don't. No, that's what my stick is for.
Well, you're not sticking your stick in the pumpkin.
Please let me,
I know. Well, I'm going to let you do some of it, and we're going to see if he wants to do some of it. But I will be switching to carving my teal pumpkin, which the Teal Pumpkin Project is basically a project that is, sorry.
Why do you want to do it so badly?
Because he's weird and gross. Yes. The Teal Pumpkin Project is a project that lets you
So
that lets you alert people.
That sounds like you don't want to do it.
The fact that you have non-food items available for trick-or-treaters, because sometimes you have kids who have diabetes, who have... What are you... Honey...
Hey.
Okay, thank you. Please don't knock stuff over.
Is there people here now?
No, nobody's actually viewing the stream. Someone will probably see it on YouTube later. I've got plenty of people who watch it on YouTube after. Anyhow, they do this when I do my weekly Zoom clean-a-thon with my knitting guild, too. Will you stop it? Anyhow, the reason why, like I said, the Teal Pumpkin Project, it lets people know that you have non-food items available for kids who have sensory issues, diabetes, all sorts of different reasons they might not want actual candy. Okay. You know what? Hawk, grab my suitcase very carefully, lift it, and just carry it over there. That way you'll be able to sit right next to your brother, and you two can both... That's fine. We just want
don't put it on...
Yeah, she can still get in the bag. It's okay. Okay, move that bag over next to your brother.
Please don't. But from which...
Well, then he can carve that pumpkin, and you can...
Here.
Give him the lid, too.
I mean...
Well, we're not getting started yet, but let me go ahead and get this done. This is why I said I was going to call you guys. Oh, go get me the teal pumpkin that is on my chair in the... Sorry, guys. I expected this to be done a bit differently, but the kids are kind of insisting on helping. Which is fine. They want to carve the jack-o'-lantern. It's fine. Okay. Just set it next to me on the couch.
How easy.
It's very lightweight because it's hollow. Okay. So, if you're using an actual pumpkin, then you want to do the best you can to empty out all of the strings because you don't want them to catch fire. If you're using a real candle. If you are using a styrofoam pumpkin, like I'll be using, you just don't want to use a real candle at all, because you want to,
seriously, scrape it.
You want to ensure that nothing is going to catch fire and burn down your pumpkin. Or your house. House not burning down is important too. Okay. So, when I'm cutting the lid off a pumpkin, I make it a point to angle my knife so that when I lift the lid off, I will have a lip for that lid to sit onto. So you want to point your knife inward to get that nice lip.
Probably gonna have to go around.
No. I know what I'm doing. Hi, who's the one who always does this for you guys?
That's here. I just want to do this entire process.
Okay.
Like myself.
So, hold on. Do you not see the knife in my hand still? When you pull out this part, you've got seeds stuck to it. You've got lots of gooey guts. You can go ahead and take that over there and start. But something that watch out, there is a live knife. We're going to change our angle. There we go. Something I like to do is I take the knife
that's actually nice.
And I cut the gooey bits off the lid. And keep in mind, my knife usage is not the safest way to do it. I'm not the trained chef in the house, that's my partner. So, please use more caution than I do when cutting with a knife. Okay.
No.
Now,
me.
Something else I like to do when I've got a lid that is small, like this one, and doesn't have a good, Hawk, hold up the lid for your jack-o'-lantern and show how it has that nice, no, turn it the other way. No. See how it has a nice handle made by the stem? This one has next to no stem. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a notch that we will use. Live knife next to the trash can, please be careful.
I know.
Okay.
I'm going to touch you with this.
But we can then use this notch that I've cut.
Spank it, yeah.
Okay. Pull it out of the trash can, please. There we go. Okay. So hold on just a sec. Fox, let me demonstrate why I just did that. Okay. I have to figure out which direction. There it was. Okay. Now, we can stick a finger in that notch to pull the lid out. There you go. Okay, you guys have your pumpkins. The pumpkin that Hawk is carving is technically the one that Fox chose and wanted to use. You might want to use this knife for the outside.
What I'm actually doing is trying to, trace out what I want to cut.
Oh, okay. If that's what you're doing, then yeah, go ahead and use
He's
the
being a
knife for that.
smart boy.
Well, yes. Because you're both very smart boys.
Come on. What do we do with a handful of pumpkin insides and a spoon? I obviously grab it and then that worked out not how I planned.
No. Okay.
Alright,
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want... Okay, first, before you even bother with the spoon, put the spoon down, reach in, and you're going to use your hand to scoop out the seeds. You want to get as many of the seeds out as possible and get those in the trash.
Sploosh.
Most years, we actually make it a point to save the seeds and roast them, but my partner, who is the cook in our household, has decided that this year he's just not doing that, which is fine. Okay, it's okay if he doesn't want to, but it means that no pumpkin seeds, so they're all going to get dumped in that. And I actually am using a double layered bag so that I can keep this one separate from actual trash, because I'm going to probably take these seeds once we're all done down to the park and give them to the geese and ducks, who will be thrilled, I am sure.
Nope.
You can use your other hand to get the seeds off your hand.
Really?
Yeah, you can do that. Also, to whoever my viewer is, thank you for joining us, and I will be able to see comments, as always, with my crafting streams. I'll be able to respond in real time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my pumpkin, which, again, for the Teal Pumpkin Project, it's styrofoam, it's lightweight, it's actually carvable, and...
Aren't these gonna rot by the time... Ew.
How fast do you think they rot?
They're food, right? Wait.
The seeds are not going to rot in, like...
No, not the seeds. The pumpkin itself.
Oh, no, they'll be fine. We only have to have them last a week.
Wait, when's Halloween again?
Next Sunday. Today's Monday.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's why you guys did the trunk or treat.
Can I wash my hands off?
That's why I've got the baby wipes.
You want to see my disgusting hand?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna actually wash it off because...
Okay. You're the one who wanted to reach in the pumpkin. Should I get started on cleaning that instead then?
No, I'm still gonna do it, but...
Okay, you need to clean that doorknob when you're done.
I didn't even grab it.
Okay. Then go ahead, go wash.
I grabbed pumpkin guts.
Normally, I make it a point to disembowel the pumpkins for them before we get started. Okay.
So what I intend on doing is having big X marks for eyes with a mouth and having little slits connecting as to show as if spaces were actually teeth instead of...
Okay. Can you hand me that big knife? Not the bread knife, that one.
Dual spoons.
You've already got 2 spoons here on the thing. Don't dirty new... Okay, you're cleaning all 4 of them tonight.
Wait, all...
Yes. I offered to get you guys foam pumpkins that didn't need disemboweling.
But I love disemboweling.
Okay. Then you guys can wash the spoons. And I'm pretty sure that today it is you on dishes, Fox.
No, it is not.
It is not?
I'm pretty sure I did it from yesterday.
I'll check my schedule.
Wait, baby.
Okay. I keep a schedule that tells me who does dishes when, and I do that to prevent there being fights between the twins over who is doing dishes on any given day.
Because dishes suck.
That was loud. And yes, dishes are awful, but they are a necessary task to keep a household running. So
who is doing dishes?
As I said, I'll check my schedule.
Oh, I thought I already did.
Once I'm done cutting the pumpkin. Now, in the case of my teal pumpkin, it is styrofoam, it is hollow, and I also want it to last more than 1 year. So I am, instead of cutting from the top, I cut out from the bottom. You don't need, no. Because I don't want water to get inside it. So, what I'll do is put a tea light that I can just put up underneath it, and it'll be one of the electronic ones I do not use. Oh wait, that does not go in with that.
Okay.
Do you want me to take over it?
I don't want to feel bad for not completely doing it.
Well, this is why I was going to do it myself before you suggested that you do it. So, I'm not going to be bothered. I'm not going to be mad at you.
I keep forgetting I'm not skilled at pumpkin carving.
Okay, so that particular knife is not the best one to be using for that. You want to use this big one that's got the sharp tip. Okay.
Well, he was only making designs.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, he's ready to cut. Okay.
So you're doing some process.
Okay. So I'm back to cleaning out the pumpkin.
Oh, wait. Hey, I did
You did quite a bit, yes. I'm not griping, I told you, honey. But this does mean there's going to be a bit of a delay on you getting to actually carve.
Oh, I mean, there was going to be a delay anyway.
Are you still wanting to do the Demigorgon? Demogorgon? It's dart, I know.
Well, no. Is pronounced Demogorgon, even though it's Demogorgon.
Okay. It's a thing from Stranger Things. I don't actually watch the show.
Actually, hang on. I'm pretty sure it's an actual... Hi, lady. Yes, I smell like
yes,
pumpkins.
we are being joined by she of the magnificent floof. We were going to have an additional bag down to keep pumpkin guts where they should have been, but she laid claim to the bag, so we are down to the 3 bags that we are using for that, plus 1 bag that she is darting in and out of.
Demogorgon is an actual D&D fiend.
Okay.
You know, it was created because of Stranger Things.
Well, no. It's before Stranger Things.
Probably. Like I said, I don't watch the show.
It's a good show.
I've been playing D&D for a long time, but we tend to end up running into things like Illitholiches and, you know, other rather horrific beings.
Oh, I mean...
Oh, that's why she... Fox, since you are not engaged in pumpkining, go ahead and get her fed.
Come on. Sorry if I cursed.
I'm pretty sure that nobody watching my streams cares about people cursing, but... I try to keep my cursing to a minimum when streaming, because I never know who's going to have kids in the room when they're watching, but I'm pretty sure that most people don't.
Oh, sorry.
Did you just knock her off the table?
I tried to get her to move because she was standing on top of the cap, but I accidentally knocked her off. It was rather humorous seeing her fall off, though.
Oh, okay. So, my primary tools when cleaning out a pumpkin are the great big serving spoons that you use at, like, Thanksgiving or, you know, 4th of July, birthdays, big holidays, and you never use the rest of the year because you're not serving to a bunch of people. So, I use those. Yes, and you will continue to smell like pumpkin for a few days. It's a very lingering smell. The sides of those are...
Man, Tubby gets a bigger opening.
Well,
I mean, Pop.
Technically, he chose the pumpkin that he ended up with. The pumpkin that you had chosen. But it is what it is. Oof.
Alright, first X. It looks awful, but...
Remember, it's always easier to take away than to try and put back. So if you want to cut it smaller and then try to make it bigger after, it works better for you.
Well, it's tiny already.
Haven't even decided what I'm doing with mine. Haven't had much of a chance to. But that's okay. Because, you know...
Lady. Do lady.
No. I am not skilled enough to do a proper cat. Okay. If by the end of carving the pumpkins, the stream has not been an hour, I will probably get my hands washed up properly and then do some more of my Halloween drawing, but otherwise... Okay, stream is in progress. Can you stop using your brother's birth name?
Sorry,
Seriously.
It's... You don't care about people knowing who you are online.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's I keep forgetting.
Well...
Hawk, look over here. But it's a costume you chose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I chose a costume specifically to beat you with a cane. How about that?
I love that my children threaten violence against one another with me in the room. That's always fun. Thing is, they threaten violence against one another when I'm not in the room, so it's not like it's anything different.
And it's pretty obvious that we're joking.
I know you're joking. Oh. I don't know how well anyone can hear anything being said over the sound of me disemboweling the pumpkin.
Let's just hope that...
I will note, the knives I am using are not the good kitchen knives. They're knives from the kitchen, but they're not the really good ones, so... Because I'd rather not risk the good kitchen knives getting messed up. Oh. As part of the pumpkins. Okay. So, I now have most of the strings out. Fox. So here in just...
Wait, isn't that my pumpkin that you're carving into?
Yes, I already said that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you insisted that you wanted to work on this one. So...
Oh, so he gets my pumpkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I already told you that.
So you're just gonna have 2 pumpkins to carve, huh?
No.
Let's launch it.
Hey. Okay. Almost done. This one isn't quite as clean as the other one, but you can finish cleaning the rest of it.
Yeah, but with Fox's logic...
No, that's not my logic. You're...
Okay. There's your lid.
And if I took a lighter to all the strings.
No, we are not setting them on fire. I am...
Seriously, do need some light.
Yeah, I can definitely feel
Here, let me... That help any? Okay. I'm gonna leave y'all with the main screen. I'm gonna walk away to wash my hands, and then I'm gonna work on carving my pumpkin while they are busy. How did I get pumpkin there? Ew.
Pumpkin's everything.
Okay, great. Don't you cut yourself.
Oh, I didn't.
Excuse me. Normally I'd use the Be Right Back screen, but since you've got something worth watching...
I mean, there's nothing worth watching about us. Alright. Get the hell out.
Hey, hon. My hands are covered in pumpkin gut. Can you go turn off the Fox alarm? Lady's already been fed. Can you turn off Fox alarm? Hands covered in pumpkin guts, and both of the twins have pumpkin guts all over their hands, too. What? Because I've got my live stream going. Because they're carving pumpkins on the screen as part of tonight.
So I've had pumpkins on 7 months now. Well, it's important.
Well, the 8 p.m. one is the okay time to do chores and be late.
Even though we don't
And the other one is only supposed to happen on weekends, but it's in there.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah.
He is in the living room carving a pumpkin. That's why I said I need you to turn it off.
You're in his bed.
Yes.
Okay.
She's been fed. Here.
totally could have done one of the grunts. No, that wouldn't make it very interesting.
2 pumpkins. Fox tried cleaning the one and then lost his nerve and handed it back to me.
Why did he lose his nerve?
It's fine.
I didn't lose my nerve. I just said it's gross.
I see the big difference there.
knife in.
Wait, are you putting it sideways?
What?
Hmm?
Oh, no, never mind. I see what you're doing. Okay.
I'm gonna cut along the crease.
You're just gonna use the, paring, the paring knife for everything.
Yeah, it just seems easier.
Another paring knife for me.
Okay. On. Yep. Okay, come.
Oh. Alright.
Nope. Get out of here.
There it is. And yeah, I heard that too. Is anyone bleeding?
I didn't cut myself.
Okay, all I heard was an ow.
And a knife ladder.
No, what happened was I cut through one of you know, details and was like, crap.
Oh, okay.
And the knife clatter was actually a spoon I threw down because it was getting in my way.
Okay. As always, when walking past people who are either holding knives or who you are holding a knife, you walk very carefully and you keep the blade in your hand as opposed to the handle. So, when passing a knife to someone, hold it like this.
Yeah.
Honk honk.
Honk honk.
What?
Is anyone watching?
Yeah, there's a viewer.
Oh.
I don't know who it is, but...
Right, to more progress.
Nice.
I can't see.
You're actually holding it up too high for the viewers to see, too. Down a little bit more. There you go.
Alright.
At this point, I'm just pounding the inside out.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut these a little thicker because... No.
Did you just cut another part of it you didn't want to cut?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be okay.
That's the worst part about...
You know what I just realized?
What?
This is cut so small I can't fit my hand in it.
I can...
Oof! Yes, I can. Barely. Ow. You know, one of the ways they used to trap raccoons a long time ago, before there were laws about inhumane treatment, was they would take a log and they would dig a hole into it and then put something shiny in the bottom of the hole and then put nails around the outside, because the raccoon could reach right past the nails, but once he wrapped his paw around that shiny thing and tried to pull back, the nails would dig into his paw, and the raccoon would not let go of anything.
Oh no.
Well, keep in mind, they were doing it because, one, they would eat the raccoon meat, and two, they were selling the raccoon's skins and furs.
That's even worse.
If you're eating the meat, it is not. Also,
I'm talking about the fur.
there is nothing wrong with the fur trade if you're also making use of the meat. If you're wasting the meat, then yes, there absolutely is. But even the places where they raise and farm mink for their coats and stuff, they use the meat to make animal feed for other animals. So no part of that mink is wasted. That's why I have no problem with the current fur farming industry as long as the animals are well cared for, which they have to be, because if you don't, then the animals don't produce a good enough coat to use. And this has been Stuff People Don't Know by Mason. Okay.
That's what I love to talk to my friends about.
Also, something I just learned, the one viewer out here, Did you know that
Come on.
Did you know that animals used to be put on trial? Like humans?
That's happened.
I know, I'm talking to the viewers.
Okay, time to spin this round.
Well, yes, but you're not going to get much response from the viewers, so I might as well be the one who responds back.
I mean, you said that
I can see if they respond in chat, but thus far our one viewer hasn't really said anything, which is fine. That's normal. Really, the only time I really get a lot of engagement in chat is when y'all's aunt 109 is watching, because of course she talks.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know them.
Yeah, you do.
Huh?
Yeah. I wouldn't be calling them... Yeah, I wouldn't be saying your aunt if I didn't mean them. Like, I would specify if it were a different aunt, honey. Your former roommate, bright red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's who I mean when I say your aunt 109.
Ah. 10 and 9.
109 was her online handle for a long time.
Oh! I thought it was like an actual last name.
No.
Come on.
I just hope this isn't...
My hand smells of pumpkins.
Yes.
I just hope this isn't...
Oh, that.
Did you get pumpkin in your mouth?
Yes.
Good job.
Oh! Mercies.
Yes. Why do you think I wanted the baby wipes?
Okay.
Here's a good old
Washing
chunk
it
of
down.
pumpkin.
Great. Put it in the thingy.
That made much less noise than I expected.
So, she's 10-9.
Yes. 109 is... Yes.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that my viewer at the moment is from one of my Discord servers, because they tend to make it out to any of my streams they can. So, well, you might get your wish, Fox.
What?
I might just manage to carve Lady into a pumpkin. It'll be very cute if I pull it off.
Sadly, mine's gonna be like, not the prettiest pumpkin.
Okay, get off my hand.
My hand is just a tiny bit too big to go in here.
My hand isn't.
I'm not putting pumpkin guts inside this. That's why I went and washed my hands. What? I think I just tossed another piece of styrofoam in there.
Aww, it's cute.
Yes, it is cute. That is the goal. Here, move just this.
That's...
Nope, that's a seed. Okay, I guess I must have tossed it on the... Okay.
Okay, aside from this one bit, I think I'm done.
Is there a knife that is like, you know, smaller than this?
No.
Okay, come on.
Are you headbutting your pumpkin?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, get out.
Ah, you're trying to clean the pumpkin. Okay.
Why would I headbutt it for any other reason?
Honey, do you know how rarely I ask why you're doing something? And you know why I rarely ask?
Yeah.
It's because more often than not, finding out is just going to make me sigh. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to carve now.
Okay. Well,
Well, you have to judge it too.
for... Oh, well, hold it up where I can see.
No, why
No, Hannah.
Why am I
Turn it just a little
constantly
bit. It
cutting
looks pretty good.
out detail?
Did you finally cut
let me help.
yourself?
Let me...
How bad?
Not even bleeding.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Are bleeding?
Barely.
Do you need to go and get a Band-Aid real quick?
I mean, it's not that bad of a cut.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I'm just checking.
But I'd rather not take my chances.
Let's see. Oh.
Don't you cut yourself too. I swear, more injuries to fingers occur while carving pumpkins than from any other cause around Halloween. Now, this is not the same as, say, more injuries occur to fingers around... What?
I might have cut
Did you just damage it?
No, oof. Sorry.
Watch your language.
I cut it a little wrong.
Is your brother going to scream at you when he gets back?
Probably.
Hey, that's my pumpkin.
He's trying to help.
I cut it a little wrong.
Marshall, just...
Fox, let your brother take over.
Fox. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry I messed it up.
Okay.
Yeah, at least I didn't.
Thankfully, this is not a very thick styrofoam, so I can mostly...
Yeah.
Yes. Now, kitty face. I will show our viewer here in a few. But first I'm gonna get the...
Oh wow, you did much better than I could.
I have a lot more experience carving pumpkins. Gee, it's like that extra 25 years of life I've got lets me do things that y'all can't do. Or at least makes me more skilled in doing them. No.
Ow.
Let's not show off monkey feet right now.
Oh, ow.
What are you getting hurt on?
He was picking up his pumpkin by his toes, or his feet.
What? And suddenly, you wouldn't believe how often my feet cramp just from doing something my body thinks is slightly less than natural.
Well, yes, that's fairly normal. Okay. Yes, I made a cat.
Marshall, you don't need to do it.
Fox.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't talk to each other while we're doing this.
But
okay, so if you want to make bigger things like holes like this, that one that's sitting next to Fox's leg is going to be your best bet. Careful. Why does this pumpkin smell like sugar?
let me sniff.
It's styrofoam. No, I'm not letting you sniff the pumpkin.
Well, you're making outrageous claims.
It's not outrageous. It smells like, almost like syrup. I will let you sniff once I'm done cutting it, okay?
Why do you want to sniff one?
Because it smells sweet and... Do I want to know what you're doing right now, kiddo?
What?
Why aren't you working on your pumpkin?
Waiting for the paring knife.
You don't need the paring knife.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Okay. Why don't you plan out what you're gonna do to make your Demogorgon?
Something I see you doing is,
let's see. So I need... Okay. Yes.
out very nice. What do you guys think?
Well, you're at least not doing anything with pumpkin.
There we go. I think that'll look very cute on the front step with a little tea light candle. Okay, so.
Alright, let's just hope that all the very thin bits don't just randomly rot away.
They shouldn't. They should be fine for
Okay, so...
the week it has to be around. Okay. Cut a bit too deep again?
No.
The best part about using these cut-up plastic bags is that cleanup, or cut-up paper bags, I should say, the cleanup is a lot easier than it could have been. I will have to use baby wipes to get any extra pumpkin guts, but otherwise...
I cut a...
Okay, so...
Okay. While you guys are...
Okay. Oh.
Oh! Alright. Oh, that's not bad at all.
I mean, it's terrible considering.
Again, I have 25 years of experience on carving pumpkins, y'all don't. I mean, yeah. We're not gonna... I do not like this whole cult of youth that's going on in society, where basically everyone says that, oh, I'm the crypt keeper because I'm over 30. I'm almost 40, and honestly, my life didn't even start till I was 30.
Okay. Show that on.
Well, first, I've got to get its hole, or its mouth.
Alright. Go ahead, and you might want to use your paring knife to neaten up the inside of those eyes just a little bit. No. I mean, try to... Yeah. You should be able to do that without damaging the actual outer skin any. You can also, once you've finished doing that, take one of the spoons from inside and just scoop out a little bit to give a little bit more space there. But as I was saying, not a huge fan of the whole cult of, if you're... What'd you do?
Might have overcut. Come on. Pop out. Yes. No.
But the idea that...
Oh, crap.
you have to be young to have any fun or to do anything. Like, I see a lot of times on certain social media sites the idea that once you're over a certain age, you shouldn't be on those social media sites, or you shouldn't be engaging in the fandom, when a lot of the people who are being told, well, you're too old for this, are the people who built that fandom. I see it a lot, especially a lot of people try to say, oh, you're too old to enjoy Star Trek or Star Wars. Star Trek wouldn't even exist anymore if it weren't for the fan fiction writers who basically campaigned to keep that show on the air. So, you know... I'm just watching his knife skills and going, oh dear.
I am...
Not you, your brother.
Hey, you want to see my,
Yes. Okay. Just keep working on it, kiddo.
Alright.
So
Like
this-
I've done as much as I can.
Okay.
So we're gonna show it off to the camera again. Now, I want you to take one of the spoons and use the spoon to scoop around on the from the inside to make certain that you get all of those strings that are now loose. Okay? You want to especially do it around the eyes and mouth because that's where most of them came loose. I am planning to get a good picture of all of these with their tea light and or candles, whatever's going to be lighting them up from the inside.
Probably too late.
It's probably going to be a candle in y'all's.
Why?
I'm going to use one of the small candles that only gets about that tall. They're the ones that fit in my little ceramic pumpkin.
But one of those like
No.
They shouldn't set it on fire because they're very small, and we're not going to leave them unattended.
Okay.
You... Please don't use your thumb against the underside of the knife.
I thought that was the butt of a knife.
No.
Oh, no. The butt... For blunt ed.
No. Anyway,
One.
I'm going to try and at least get a picture of them all lit up, just in case I can't get a good video or something. That way I can show it off to everyone on next week's stream. Next week's stream is actually going to... I'm planning for next week's stream to be me just basically... Crafting stream, not the gaming stream. But to basically just be me showing off the completed projects we've done this month. We have thus far done the crocheted pumpkin, the little green and white one. We have done the bone fairy in a jar, who is completely done. The pumpkin, the crocheted pumpkin. You okay?
I'm just scared of
Just be very gentle around the insides of the eyes and the mouth. The crocheted pumpkin just needs its stem still, and then it'll be done.
I think this is okay.
Okay, now make sure you dump it all out. The air dry clay, gravestone, and grave that I made last week on the crafting stream, those are, I've already started painting them. A whole bunch of stuff fell out when you flipped it back over. So you might want to reach in with your hand to get the rest. So that's 3 of the weeks, and then of course I'm gonna have the drawings
Marshall,
that I...
you like your hand and goopy stuff. You can deal with it.
No?
you finished that part. It's not even that goopy at this point.
The problem is I can't get it all without more just appearing, and I'm always afraid of them knocking out a tooth or something.
Well, why don't you go, once you've gotten those mostly cleaned out, put your pumpkin down, put the lid on it, and then go get the broom and dustpan and start cleaning up the mess of the floor. There you go. Make certain not to catch a cat toy in the sweeping. Okay. But I think that next week's crafting stream is mostly going to be just showing off what was done during this month's various streams. I do have a nice video that I took of the bone fairy. I will see if there's a way that I can show that off on stream. A lot of it, I think, is going to be me just switching camera to show off what I've done. But, yeah, that's the plan for next week's crafting stream, which will take place, if everything goes right, on the 31st, so Halloween night. I'm really more hoping that people don't show up for it because I want people to be out trick-or-treating, having parties with their friends, spending time with their family, whatever it is that they want to be doing. So I will probably be doing the stream earlier in the day. Yeah, that can just go in the trash once you're done. We don't need to dump it into the thing that's going down to the ducks.
Come on. Oh, please don't tell me I...
Just watching you with that knife is making me anxious, kiddo.
Oh.
No, don't do that. Anyway. Gaming stream, I do plan to, later this week, go ahead and do the, another day of the... I have just completely lost words. Another day of the Secret World Legends. And then I'm going to, once I have...
Aw, come on.
What is Marshall doing?
I believe he's trying to do Dart.
Oh,
But you just broke... Yep, that's a big chunk you broke off, kiddo.
well,
You might... Well, why don't you try working on a different part of the pumpkin?
What is it?
I'm dedicated to this.
Okay. But I will
Start.
do Secret World Legends next Thursday night, or Thursday morning, I should say, because I always do it like Wednesday night leading into Thursday. How you're managing to turn a paring knife into a blunt instrument is beyond me. Don't do that. There are better ways to do that.
There's better ways to do everything, yet I do the worst. That's just me, baby.
That's not a bragging point, honey. Okay.
I feel like this is like...
Go ahead
Yes,
and pick that cat toy up and put it back in the basket. Put up the one knife that didn't get used at all where it belongs. You're tired?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, finish up your pumpkin, and then... I still haven't checked who's supposed to be doing dishes and litter. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and... Well, we got a couple more minutes. I tend to go for a full hour when I stream. Here. Take a baby wipe and wipe down the outside of your pumpkin. Make certain you get it all nice and clean. And then we will... I'll wait until later tonight to put tea lights in them and light them and just show off, take the pictures to show off. Okay. Oh, well, the living room didn't end up that filthy.
Come on.
That looks more like a star.
Can you clean up the knives that are not currently in use, the spoons?
Ah, crap.
Yeah, go ahead and crumple that up. You can put it in the trash can in the kitchen with this. Thank you. Okay. Well, we have certainly made progress. Messy, messy progress.
There you go.
You think you're done?
Yeah.
Okay, let's show it off. Okay, that's... Yeah, there you go. So you made where Dart emerged from the egg?
Oh, nope. I just made flower theme.
Okay, well, no, you need to come back here. You need to empty out the pumpkin and clean up any strings on the inside. And then you need to use a baby wipe and wipe it down. I'll hand you the baby wipe. And you might want to be careful where your feet are since you're standing right over the knives. You'll want to put your lid back on it.
Okay.
Careful putting it down that hard, it might break. Hawk, here's your trash can back.
Alright, the
Alright.
strings.
We're gonna end the stream here. Go ahead and put your lid back on.
If mine turns out to look way too bad, I'm gonna take credit for yours. Yep.
I guess we're ending the stream.
Yes. Just, hey, you don't turn it off. You go away.
And I was gonna do like a little ending the stream kind of thing.
I'll take care of the actual ending, kiddo. Okay, go ahead and, here, put that pumpkin over by that. No. Fox. Get your pumpkin and put it over by your brother's pumpkin. Thank you. Okay, now, gather up the knives and spoons.
Here you go.
Okay. So, I do want to thank everyone who came out to view the stream tonight. If you're watching this later, well, thank you for watching too. I will be seeing you guys again on Thursday for the gaming stream. And I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be safe out there.
Hi.
I don't want to get in.
Okay. Bye, guys.